much sleep last night?
A little bit, yeah.
Is the Cogliano deal going through?
Well, it's pending a trade call right now, but I don't anticipate it not going through.
And
So,
is it truly for a 2024 fifth rounder?
yes.
What kind of, last deadline, it seemed like you made maybe moves more around the edges, and this one was a little more aggressive with what you gave up. What did you learn from last deadline?
Oh, it's just every team's different, and this has been a great committed group, and we feel that there were deals to be made this year that really addressed what we thought we needed. I mean, last week, again, Josh Manson was big for our depth and the type of D we're looking to acquire, and that was available. Nico, I know it's tough to lose Tyson, a very popular guy, but we felt we wanted get a little more size there, get someone who we need to address our face-offs, and he's a good face-off guy, and like I said, bigger body, and he kills well, and trying to address our bottom six, and today, obviously Artturi, I think that he was on our board, like he was one of the guys that we thought would be a great fit for the way we play, the way he plays, the need. He can go up and down the lineup. We think he'll be, once it's all said and done, be a great winger for Alex Newhook, and getting the veteran leadership of Andrew. I think that's. I feel like our the bottom six and our depth is much more improved, and that's where we're to go through a 2-month playoff run. You need depth, and we feel like we've addressed what we needed to address. Yeah, I mean that's. You have to give to get. And that was someone that they really wanted to have, and we didn't have any intention of giving Justin up, but we didn't do it for a rental either. He's controllable, and we have at least 2 years with him, and possibly more. So I think that was big for us. So we didn't want to just lose him for 3 months, 3-month rental.
When you were evaluating the forward options on the table, how much was Lehkonen's the fact that he's an RFA, not a UFA after this year, pursuing him?
Well, it's the cost, and we knew if we're going to move a guy like Justin Barron, it would have to be for somebody with term and not just a rental. So, we feel we accomplished that.
Joe, I know earlier this season you spoke about that second round loss last year being the first one that really did feel like it stung. How much did you guys take from what happened in that series and kind of look to address it at this deadline?
Well, like I said, every team's different, and your needs are different going into the deadline. And we wanted to get tougher to play against. I think that was after that series, that was one thing that we felt we could do a better job of, and hopefully we address that this year.
Are you able to avoid going into LTIR right now?
Yeah, we're good. We're cap compliant. We're fine.
Is Bo Byram a possibility down the stretch or in the playoffs?
Yeah, it's a great sign. He was in regular jersey today, so he's progressing, and he'll let us know when he's ready to play. But I know that's his goal is to be able to come back and play, and he just needs more practice time and some games, and it's all positive right now.
You talk about the other guys being rentals and Manson, Sturm, and Cogliano. Are those guys that potentially you could see staying here further down the line, or is it just kind of taking as you go?
Yeah, we'll just see how things play out, and have a good run here, and then we'll deal with all contract negotiations after the year.
You're talking a lot about forwards and that bottom six, but how much confidence do you have in your defense right now? Just in going hard and on pace to help you get.
Yeah, I know the players are confident, and I think he was a type of D that we were looking to add, someone that we needed, a bigger guy. Maybe, he should be a great complement with G. That could be a good pairing, but we'll see how that ends. How it plays out, but he's definitely. I think we needed size, a different type of player, but add more size to that group, and going through a playoff run, we're going to go through some bigger teams, and he's definitely going to help that.
For your current roster, you guys recently locked up Pavel Francouz. Is there any of those other pending UFAs that you would look to lock before the playoffs, or is everybody?
No, not right now. We'll see. I'm sure we'll be talking to agents, but right now the focus is on having a good playoff run here, and we'll see on that. I think the one with Pavel, he wanted to sign something, and both sides wanted to get it done, and it happened pretty quick. So we're happy to have him here for a couple more years.
So that was something more that Pavel wanted to get done.
Well, we both wanted to get that done, and you know, there wasn't a raise, and you know, he wanted to stay. We wanted him, and we found a number that worked for both of us, that we're both comfortable with.
The two players you acquired today both have cup experience and long playoff run experience. How impactful is that in your thinking when trying to acquire them?
Well, obviously, you can never have enough experience. I feel like our group's got an experience. A lot of our guys have played a lot of playoff games. They have that experience, and we feel by adding these two, obviously, Andrew's that veteran, bring that leadership in the room, and Lehkonen, he was just in the finals last year and played really well for Montreal, and he's going to bring that experience as well. And I just like a guy like him, just the way he plays, the pace of play, is the way we like to play, and he'll be a good fit for our group.
You guys brought a lot of players in, only one roster player goes out. What part of the idea want to have options throughout the lineup in terms of who's in, who's out, combination?
Just depth. You know, right now, you know, I think we're 15 forwards and 10D when Bo's healthy. So I feel depth-wise, if we, you know, you hope you never get injuries, but we know what could happen at that time of year, and right now we feel we have enough depth that if we do run into some injury problems, that you know, we should be okay.
Do you have a interesting memory of Josh Manson's father?
I didn't want to play against him. All I could tell you that is, yeah, he was a tough guy to play against. He was mean, and yeah, you never really wanted to go one-on-one with him, or in the corner for sure.
Josh obviously has a lot of those traits, right?
Yeah, he brings that old school, the toughness, and but he's really good with the puck. I think you've seen last couple of games already. He's really smart with the puck. He knows where he wants to go with it. He'll make a good first pass, and yeah, he'll bring that PK, that physicalness, where the other team's forwards they're going to have to be aware, because he will step up.
With Lehkonen, I know he has to come from Canada. Is that delay when he'd be able to join the team? Or?
Yeah, that's immigration. That's not my department. So we'll hopefully get him here and ready to play as soon as possible.
Joe, you guys didn't give up your first round pick in 2023. How much were you guys trying to make sure you didn't have to move?
Well, I think that's a big chip. You know, whether you move it for something else later on, or you take the pick. But those are very valuable, and that was one thing we weren't going to move, especially for a rental. But we were happy we were able to avoid that.
What's Gabe's current situation like?
He's progressing. He looks good. I mean, he's doing rehab every day, and like I said, we're hoping he's back before the playoffs. We're actually right now not having to use the LTI. That hopefully he can be ready for 2-3 games before, and have a couple of games before the playoffs start. But that's we'll see. We're still a ways out on that, but surgery went well, and he's doing good.
Couple last questions. You lose Hellison and Barron, but you still have Barron's. Any thoughts about how he's doing it to you?
He's been great, really good. I mean, he's a hard-nosed player who does everything well, and we're excited about his year. I mean, he's right off the bat, one of their better players, and they got a great team, and he's a huge part of it. So we're excited about that.
For the Josh Manson acquisition, how important was it to get ahead of the market and try to get your guy first before all the bidding goes?
To be honest with you, we wish we could have had all this done last week, but sometimes it takes time. But yeah, no, I talked to Pat Verbeek. We've been talking for a couple of weeks before that, just about that possibility, and he liked Drew Hellison, and that was his target, and we were able to make it work. Another one you don't like to see leave. Real good prospect, and they're going to have a good one.
In terms of, we've heard a lot the last couple of years about the culture in the locker room and how tight-knit this group is. Did you guys really focus on, we don't want to send a lot of our roster players out, we'd like to keep as much of this team intact as possible?
Well, the biggest thing we're looking at, we weren't looking to subtract, and I mean, there's some trades that you'd have to do that to make the money work, but we're fortunate we didn't have to do. We lost Tyson. Like I said, it's tough to lose him, but yeah, we were able to add to the depth of the group, and I think that's important. And every one of the guys that we got, we know are great character guys that are coming in to help our locker room and bring that winning attitude and try and win a cup.
Last one for you.
How involved were you in the Claude Giroux situation?
Well, we really weren't. I've been talking to Chuck. We maintained contact for a couple months now, and he knew I was interested, and at the end of the day, Claude wanted to go to Florida, and he went to Florida. So I think it was basically it was official when he played his 1,000th game that was a place that he wanted to go. So we didn't engage.